everybody, welcome back to Ashar Books. Today I'm going to be doing the Guilty Reader book tag. This was created by Read Like Wildfire. So I really wanted to do a tag today, just kind of felt like it, and I was looking around and I found this one. I remember I'd seen this one a while back. A bunch of people have done it and it looks like so much fun because who doesn't like hearing about other people's guilty habits? It just makes you feel better about yourself, doesn't it? I feel like it does. So let's go ahead and look at the questions. Question 1, have you ever re-gifted a book that you've been given? Not that I'm aware of, no. Actually, no, I know for sure I haven't. So I have given away books that I've been given as gifts, just if I like outgrow them or I'm just not interested anymore, but I've never re-gifted one that I've been given. So, nope. Question 2, have you ever said that you've read a book when you haven't? I think in school I probably did. I mean, I don't think I ever said I read a book when I never even opened the book, but there were plenty of times in school when I'm sure I just kind of skimmed the book and didn't really actually like in-depthly read the book. Other than that, I don't think I have other than school, but I'm sure there were times in there. I mean, who reads all of those? Does anyone actually read those like word for word? I mean, even in grad school, I don't know if I read them word for word, you know, kind of skimmed a little bit. Number 3, have you ever borrowed a book and not returned it? No, I have not. I have had books for a little while, like a few months, and then returned them, but I've never not returned a book because that would drive me crazy if someone didn't return my book that I borrowed, let them borrow. So no, I definitely return the books that I borrow, but it might take, 6 months for me to do it, but they'll get back eventually, safe and sound. Question 4, have you ever read a series out of order? No, I don't think so. Not a series. I've read plenty of like companion novels out of order. A lot of like romance series are kind of more like companion novels and you can kind of read them out of order. Like the Wildfire series by Lisa Kleypas, I didn't start with book 1, I started with book 3, I think it was. So those I did read out of order, so I guess you could say yes. But if it's like an actual series, then no, because how would you have any idea what's going on if you do that? I mean, more power to you if you can figure it out, but I mean, if you jump right into the middle book, how do you have any idea what happens? So no. Question 5, have you ever spoiled a book for someone? Okay, I don't think I've actually spoiled a book for someone. I hope I haven't, not the whole thing, but I am really guilty of getting super excited about something and talking about the book when they haven't read it yet and kind of letting little details slip. So I don't think I've ruined like the whole book for them, but there is definitely been a few times when I think I've probably spoiled minor plot points and I feel so bad afterwards, but I don't mean to. I just get so excited that I can't stop and then it's just out and I can't take it back. So yes, I am guilty of that a little bit. Question 6, do you doggy ear the pages of a book? Yeah, I do. It's a bad habit. I do though. Funnily enough, I've noticed I only really do that in paperbacks, not hardbacks. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but especially if it's like a mass market paperback, I tend to doggy ear those pages, where if it's a hardback, I tend to use a bookmark. Maybe it's like I've spent more money on the hardback, so I'm like, ooh, let's not crease the pages. Whereas if it's a, a smaller, slightly cheaper book, maybe I don't mind as much, but yeah. I mean, I don't mind so much. I mean, I want my book to be in good shape, but it doesn't really bother me if someone folds down the page just a little bit at the corner, so yes, I do. I'm sorry to those people that drives crazy. I don't do it on other people's book. If I borrow a book from you, I will not do that. I will use a bookmark, but if it's mine, yeah, I do. Question 7, have you ever said you don't own a book when you do? No, I don't think so. I mean, usually if someone asks me if I own a book, like to borrow it or just if I own it in general, I typically tell the truth on that one. I mean, I don't really see a reason why I wouldn't, so yeah, not that I can think of. Question 8, have you ever said you haven't read a book when you have? No, I don't think so for that one either. I mean, I don't really see the point in saying you haven't read something when you have. I mean, I guess that would be like if you didn't want to tell people you read like Twilight because it's not like cool or whatever, but no, typically, I mean, I didn't really mind if people knew I read a certain book. Have you ever skipped a chapter or a section of a book? Yes, I have. I'm really bad at this. If there is like a dual perspective or a couple different characters and there's one that I absolutely just can't stand, I have been known to skip their chapters. I know that's terrible, but it's either that or not finish the book sometimes. So I have done that. I'm guilty of that one. I don't know if I've ever skipped like the whole like half of a book or like a big chunk of a book unless I'm just not gonna finish it and I just want to see how it ends because it was just not my favorite. But if I'm actually reading the book, I've only skipped like minor parts. So question 10, have you ever badmouthed a book that you actually liked? No, not that I'm aware of. Again, I think this is going for like a, have you read like, you know, like a Mortal Instruments or Twilight and kind of badmouthed it to seem like kind of cooler? Not really. I mean, I don't think so. I'm pretty like open about that part. Like, if they think I'm not cool for reading those. I mean, I liked Twilight when I read it, not so much anymore, but it was really awesome when I was like 16. So yeah. Okay guys, so that is the Guilty Reader book tag. It was so much fun. I really liked reading these questions and coming up with my answers for them. I would love to see what you guys have to say about this. So if you haven't done this video yet and you would like to, definitely tag you. I'm not going to pick anyone specifically because this tag has been around for a while, so I don't know who has done it and who hasn't. But if you would like to do it, go ahead and do it. I would love to see it, or let me know down below what your 2 most like guilty reader problems are. That would be really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.